Some of the best photo opportunities come up after the sun has gone down. So here are some Lightroom editing tips to bring out the best in your dusk to dawn images. Hello, I'm Rod Lawton, and this is a video for amateur photographer on noise reduction and white balance tips for editing after dark shots in Adobe Lightroom. These tips are specifically for RAW files because these offer the extra flexibility and control that's so important when editing low light images. I'll be taking a look at Lightroom's Enhanced feature, which can produce detail-rich, noise-free results when there's no alternative to shooting at a high ISO. White balance can be a challenge after dark too, and in mixed artificial lighting it may not be possible to choose a correct white balance at all. But you can use the white balance setting to cheat a little and add warmth to a rich sunset or create a cold pre-dawn look. Today's cameras offer high ISO image quality, far higher than even just a few years ago, but you may still end up with more noise in your images than you would like. That's where the latest advances in AI denoising come in. Lightroom's Enhanced feature uses AI both to remove noise in high ISO shots and to reconstruct fine image detail. It does a remarkable job, and here's how it works. First, open your RAW file in Lightroom's develop mode. Now head over to the detail panel. At the bottom, you'll see a section for noise reduction, and here you should see a denoise button. With the Enhanced dialog open, you'll see that there are three main options: denoise, raw details and super resolution. You can't use all three at once, but if you check the denoise box at the top, raw details processing will be applied automatically. Now you can move the denoise slider and watch the preview window to decide how much noise reduction you need. 100% is usually way too much, and you need to find a setting that gives a good blend of noise reduction and detail preservation. Lightroom's Enhanced feature doesn't alter your original RAW file, it creates a new linear DNG file. You can check this enhanced version against your original in Lightroom's compare view. So that's image noise taken care of. Now what can you do with the white balance settings? You can't always predict the best white balance setting in rapidly changing and endlessly varied lighting, so RAW files give you the flexibility to decide on the best white balance setting later. Obviously, if you shoot only JPEG images, then you do need to think carefully about the white balance setting on the camera. But if you're shooting RAW files and you can change the white balance later, does it really matter? There are a couple of reasons why it's still worth doing. One is that by using a manual white balance preset on the camera, such as daylight, you can standardize the color rendering across a whole sequence of images, or even a whole shoot. Lightroom will use this fixed as shot setting, so you get the same consistency of white balance with all your RAW files. Another is that the camera's auto white balance setting will often do such a good job in mixed lighting that you can't really improve upon it with adjustments to the RAW file, and again, this will transfer to Lightroom as the as shot white balance setting, giving you less work to do later, or at least an excellent starting point for any color tweaks. But actually, I don't think I can improve very much on the camera's auto white balance in this scene, because there are just so many different and varied light sources. If I try to correct the white balance for one of them, the others look completely wrong. Sometimes auto white balance is best. Lightroom's white balance controls for RAW files do give you an opportunity to cheat a little with the colours at the end or the start of the day, however. To enhance the rich orange colours of this sunset, I've used Lightroom's shade preset. I can take it even further or fine tune the results with the temperature and tint sliders. But look what happens if I take the same shot and I use the tungsten preset. Now I get the look of the cold blue light of dawn. It's a little too blue maybe, but I can adjust the contrast and saturation to fix this. Here are my two different treatments side by side. So there were just a couple of tips for editing and enhancing your dusk to dawn images in Lightroom. I hope you find them useful. Thanks for watching and see you next time.